So I call Vanessa the songstress of Springfield. And she literally does give me goosebumps when she sings, especially when she sings the Springfield song, especially when she sings the Star Spangled Banner, God Bless America, and she sings, which I play on Christmas Eve, I have a CD, she sings an Ave Maria, which is tremendous. Am I right? Am I right? You can always count on Vanessa to be there for each and every one of us in our families. She currently serves as the Director of Operations for State Senator my dear friend, State Senator James T. Welch. Welchie, by the way, does she sing every morning in the office?
No, he does.
You're in trouble then. I mean, she encourages you. He's here with his family too. And Rep. Williams, Buddy, is also here, which is great. Whereas Vanessa began singing in church at the early age of 7. In 1988, Vanessa was crowned Hal Jackson's, as Ron had mentioned, Miss Massachusetts Talented Teen. She participated in the Western Mass District Chorus and was ranked first place soprano in the All-State Chorus in 1989. She is the co-founder of the Women in Faith Ensemble, and they did a great job. Let's give them a round of applause. She has also sung at countless ceremonies for public officials and commissioners, including my favorite event, Mayor Dominic J. Sarno's inauguration. And we're going to have more to come, so I need you to sing at that. We join with Vanessa's family and friends who love her dearly in celebrating her birthday and wish her continued health and best wishes on this joyous occasion. Therefore, I, Dominic J. Sarno, Mayor of the City of Springfield, do hereby proclaim Sunday, May 20th, 2018, as Vanessa Ford Day in the great city of Springfield. And I strongly encourage all our citizens to recognize the dedication of this honoree. And that was a good joke. And I hand wrote here, the songstress of Springfield, you give us all goosebumps. God bless you and we love you.
It is a reminder that even in these crazy, trying days, music can make peace possible. Thank you, Vanessa. We love you.
Wonderful celebration to be here today, honoring a very special person. Vanessa is truly one of a kind, I would say. There are people in the community, people in your life, I think, that you meet along the way that that just can't be replaced. They're the person that was meant to be there at that time, and they're meant to be there and to balance things off for you. I'm very fortunate to be able to go to work and work with Vanessa every day. And I do say work with or work for almost, really.
You're my witnesses.
We were meant to be friends, we were meant to be co-workers, and really, like I said, extension of the family. So thank you so much for being such a great director of operations, but she really is so much more. It's funny because when people come into the district office, sometimes I'll greet them first if I'm in the right spot, and they'll say, "Oh, well, we talked to Vanessa. We kind of want to meet with Vanessa." All right, I don't blame you. community on a daily basis, and the way she deals with people who are going through, in many cases, the people that come to our office are going through some tremendous challenges. And the way that Vanessa handles those situations truly is just a testament to the person that you are. I just want to again say thank you. And I always say, you know, she's 100 times better of a person than she is a singer, and I think that says an awful lot about the type of person that Vanessa is. And I'm just very fortunate to have you in our life, in our family's lives. So thank you so much.
Nice job.
Whereas Vanessa is also the arts director for the Springfield Girls Club Family Center, where she enjoys painting and exposing children to music and arts. And she's led that choir for over 10 years, and also for St. John's Congregational Church. That started with just 7 members, and now is 50 members under her leadership. Vanessa is the co-founder and coordinator of the Women of Faith Ensemble, who we just heard, who were wonderful, with whom she shares her mission of praise, and they minister all over the region. And whereas Vanessa has written and arranged many choral and praise and worship songs, and hopes to soon release a children's worship project, now therefore we proclaim that the City of Springfield and the Springfield City Council thank you, honor you for your services to the city, knowing full well that you will continue to serve our city as a proud, engaged, and active citizen. And we wish you, whatever your birthday is, happy birthday, and the best in all your future endeavors.
I said, Governor, let me tell you something. This is a Baptist Pentecostal choir, okay? Now, if you want, I know the Star Spangled Banner and all that good stuff, that's good. But when these folks come, they bring A game. And there's something in our community we say, let the Spirit have its way. He said, what do you mean by that, bud? I said, well, sometimes we start singing and power from heaven comes down and we sing more, we get more enthusiastic, and we get very spiritual. It ain't no telling where we're gonna go with this. He said, go for it. So, this amazing woman, Bradley, bring the Springfield Choral Choir down. They come into the House chambers, and the governor, lieutenant governor, attorney general, senators, anybody who was somebody was there that night. And I knew, because they had rehearsed. I saw the rehearsal. So they were the end of the program. Live television, everything. It's live, so you gotta be correct. So governor does this thing, and here they come. At the end of the program, they came storming into the chambers, marched right down the Sunday aisle, took their positions in the front. And they started. And let me tell you something. By the time they finished, the Spirit had his way, Reverend. The whole house was jumping and clapping. And, I mean, the governor's beat was a little bit off, but they were clapping and so enthusiastic. And it was such a great, great time. And you know what? They're still talking about it. They're still talking about it. And I said, what an amazing creator we have. Because that's the first time in the history a choir like that has come to the State House. Reminds me of the wedding yesterday. The wedding yesterday. You know, we have an amazing Lord who can connect things up, and we don't think he's connecting things up. I just want to thank you for what you did, and you set that place on fire. And you know you did. You know you did. Thank you. That was amazing. My wife said, don't forget to say that. So on behalf of my wife and the family in this state, I'm not going to read this. It's already been said. Actually said, you are an amazing, amazing woman. Lionel Richie had a song. He said, once, twice, 3 times a lady. Thank you. All right.
Seems as if we can't win. Open up your arms and step in. 'Cause everything we need you supply. You got this in control.
And that is why it tends to be Sunday afternoon is my time. I am done. I am done on Sunday afternoon. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to see nobody. I love y'all, but just leave me alone.
She came, we were up at STCC and somebody was becoming a general and she was going to sing the opening comments and they wouldn't let anybody walk across the field. She was at the far end and she's walking with heels, just like what you have on the table. And I'm wondering where she is. We can't start without Vanessa, and they wouldn't let her come and she was like, and she had just come from church down in Hartford, Connecticut. So we have so many things that we've shared. And I was making some comments after everybody said what I was going to say, and I was thinking of names, first names, and okay, there was Ella, there was Billy, there was Taylor, there was Beyonce, there was Aretha, there was Whitney, there was Celine, and there was Barbara, but we have a Vanessa. When my mom died, the only thing I wanted was a wonderful celebration of her life. So I called Bishop McDonald, who was here in Springfield, and I said, Bishop, would you come down to Connecticut and do her service? And when he called, I got a funny call from down at the church, St. Immaculate Conception, and I know Mrs. Sarno was there with her girls. I appreciate that. And they said, this man called, and he said he's with the Diocese of Springfield. And he said, well, what church is he at? And I said, well, he's in Springfield. Because he never said he was bishop, you know. And then I said, I have this woman that I'd like to sing some selections. And they said, well, we don't usually let anybody into the church. And then I put her in touch with them, and that's all that needed to happen. And we had a wonderful celebration. But thank you for allowing me to say a couple of words about my friend Vanessa.
And I thank you that even when you're not able to be there to work out our parts, you record them and you email them to me. Praise Jesus. So I really appreciate that about you. And the other thing that I love about you is that you are confident in who you are. And you are comfortable in allowing your personality to shine through in whatever you do. And I love your personality. It's magnetic. It's vivacious, it's childlike, and I love that because I kind of have some of that. So it's so refreshing to be in your presence. And I want you to know that I certainly appreciate you personally, and our choir appreciates you for including us in the different things that we've done across Springfield, and even going to exactly to the State House. We appreciate you, and continue to be blessed, continue to walk in favor, continue to walk in the goodness of the Lord. Amen.
But this afternoon, after preaching 2 sermons this morning, this afternoon, as I was getting ready, my body has an internal clock. We preachers have an internal clock. When it reached a certain hour on a Sunday afternoon, forget about it. And so I was getting to that hour, and I was getting ready, and I hear myself talking to myself, and I said, I must love this lady. Getting dressed to go out in my sleeping hour, I must love this lady. Amen. But we couldn't miss today. We couldn't miss today because your presence, just coming into your presence, has lifted our own countenance. And we are so grateful to having known you. Remember, recently as a church, we do prayer vigils for the city all the time, and in our most recent and most ambitious one, we were praying from 10 p.m. till 6 a.m. the next morning. And we invited Vanessa to come in about 1:30. Saturday morning. I know it was way past her bedtime, and of course, amen, no is not in our vocabulary yet. So she said yes, and she came in, and at that hour of the morning, she sang as if it was daybreak. And we had brought in a speaker from Florida, and he was just transfixed. He was just there looking at her and said, wow, this lady don't know how great she is. And he just kept saying that, kept saying that, kept saying that. But wherever you go, you make a difference. You are an example of what salt and light is. And today we just want to celebrate you. I just want to take the moment to thank those who put this evening on. This is a great thing. I love to go to celebrations when the people are healthy and alive to receive it. Amen. Amen. So we just thank you, Vanessa, and happy birthday when you come, and we love you.
The best thing that I would say that I'm most thankful for is her friendship. We really can just kind of look at each other and just know what each other are thinking, and because we have that spiritual connection, and I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for our friendship. I'm being together and praying for each other. And that is just something special, so I'm thankful for that. And also, Vanessa, if I was to describe Vanessa, I think we've said this word before, but if I was to describe her, I would say that she is amazing. She's an amazing woman. She's an amazing mother, an amazing grandmother, an amazing friend. And she is really she has an amazing heart for people. And she is an amazing gift from the Lord to this city, to this region, and really to this world. I am just so blessed to have her, just to be in her presence and to be a part of her life. And I think that we all can say that. And also, as being on the committee for the Vanessa Ford Committee, I think all of us can say that, the effort that we put into this event was effortless because Vanessa is amazing. And we love her, and she deserves it. And so there was just no question for us to put the work in to honor her because she is just amazing. And she deserves to be poured into because she's poured so much into our lives. And so I'm also representing Canaan Baptist Church of Christ. I think that we really have a special, Canaan has a special place in their heart for you. And on behalf of Canaan, we wanted to just share something with you. We know, I think most of us know that I don't think this has been said, but she loves shoes. I think most of us know that in the room. And so we just wanted to just give a little token, just so that you could go out and just add to your shoe collection. So on behalf of Ken, we wanted to share this gift with you, but we also wanted to say that we love you and happy birthday.
I really just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. On behalf of myself, my beautiful little boys here, and the entire Ford family and extended family, I'm just overwhelmed right now with love and joy and just appreciation. For my mom, who is my queen, my light, my smile. And honestly, because of everything that she's poured into me, I'm able to pour into my boys. Right. So, just tremendously blessed and honored to be your daughter. And I thank God for you every day. And I pray for you multiple times a day. Because, just as, those have shared already, it takes a lot to do so much. And honestly, just sitting at the table with my family, they're saying, like, I just don't know how she does it. I'm like, I don't know either. Honestly, I don't think she does either, but honestly, we always give all the glory to God, because through Him, definitely all things are possible. Vanessa and I have known each other. My earliest memories of Vanessa, I probably was about 4 or 5 years old, and I'm going to tell you, she's not the angel that you are making her out to be. So Ellie asked me to say a few words, and I said okay, and then I came today and I saw that my name was on the program, and I probably should have written something down, but I can just shoot from the hip with this, because for all the candy we ate on the closet floor in the house, for all the fires we started in the toaster, making grilled cheese, trying to make grilled cheese in the toaster with the welfare cheese. That's right, it's good cheese. Exactly. For all those moments, I am supremely thankful for Vanessa and her family. Try and hide that candy from Andrew. It was no joke. There's nothing more I can say about Vanessa than everybody hasn't already said. We all know she's a wonderful person. What I would like to ask everyone is to just take the blessings that she's given to you and pay it forward. Every day, I see kids, I see families, and I just want to give them the benefit that I have received from Vanessa and the Ford family, who are just a wonderful group of people. And Vanessa would not be who she is without the crazy bunch of family that she has around her. But thank you very much, and I'm very humbled to be here. I can't believe I'm on the program after seeing all these talented and wonderful and important people talking. And I look at my job as just bringing the caliber of the entire affair just down, just a little. I love you. And by the way, she loves them, but she's also very generous. Please These are from Vanessa. Thank you.
And we have a piece of crystal here that says, presented to Vanessa Ford in recognition of your stellar music and community service. Many hearts have been blessed, comforted in times of sadness, and lifted in times of celebration. Because of this, we honor you with an appreciation celebration presented on May 20th, 2018. The Vanessa Ford. There's a lot of Brianna folks around here, okay? And you embody that, you bring that forward. But it is the Vanessa Ford Celebration Committee, and we honor you today. And we hope that this, as I said earlier, will be the wind beneath your wings to keep on doing what you do in our community and blessing and touching all of our hearts in such a special way.
I'm just so thankful for everybody that took part in planning this wonderful time together. I just thank God for you because I know that you're so busy. Every single person on that committee who was up here and others who sang and were part of the speaking program from beginning to end are busy people as well, and that you work hard and strive hard to do the best you can in the community and the lives of people that you touch. And so for every moment, you know, that you spend here with me, I thank God for it. I don't take it for granted because I know that you have lives and families of your own. And so I'm just really thankful. I thank God for so many special people because I don't want to miss anyone. And you saw everyone that was here with the committee planning everything. But I thank God for the Johnson family because they've been there for me and part of my life for so long. And I thank God for Brianna and Ronald and Clinisha and new baby Jade. And I'm just so thankful for God blessing their lives in such a special way. That they would take time out to even chair or be part of something like this for me is a blessing because I see firsthand the work that they do in the community. And I know how hard it is. And to Pastor Watson and to First Lady Annie and the Canaan Church family, I thank God for you. You're special people, very peculiar people. And I thank God. Because, you know, He calls special people out in this world to be givers. And I'm thanking God for the love that you show to not only me, but to the people in the community. To every church that's here, to Mount Zion, to Celestial Praise, to Bethany, to Shiloh Seventh-day Adventist Church, to Deliverance Center, whose praise team blessed us early on, and Pastor Mark Bayman, and they weren't able to be here. But I thank God because even Wesley Church wanted to be here, and Pastor Cummings wasn't able because she hurt her knee. So we lift her up in prayer that she might be well. I'm thankful for St. John's and for Arif being here and kind of leading an MC, and I'm so thankful for that. That was beautiful. To everyone on Beyond Fun and Karen and everyone that I love, and I hate calling out names because I miss people. Women of Faith is my heart and my joy, and I spend so much time with them. They're my sisters, and you know, I love them here. Love you. They sang my favorite song without me, and so, you know, I had trouble, I had trouble moving towards this date because part of me didn't want to be part of something that I knew nothing about. It was really hard to come and just show up. And I thank God they told me because I had to sing, scheduled to sing already, and I was like, well, how am I going to be there if I'm, obligated? And I just felt a little bit anxious, but I thank God for allowing me to move through this day and to make it here to celebrate with you because it was really, really special. I thank God for all of my family. For my daughter Chanel, she's the sunshine of my life. She's awesome in her own feet, and God has blessed her in a mighty way to do great things, and I'm so proud of her. To my amazing grandsons, they are the joy of my life, and I thank God for them. They make me,
No crying.
They bring out the crazy that you guys don't want to see. So our home life is crazy when you have ninjas like that. They're awesome people, you know. They're awesome little people. And they just help you to keep it real, you know. Because they don't want anything. They just are who they are. So I thank God for them, you know. I thank God for my mom who's here. She's so sweet. And I give you those flowers, not only because you won't kill them, but I will. I just want you to have them because you deserve them. Because I wouldn't be able to do everything that I do in the community if I didn't have her support. She's there for me. So thank you, Mom. Every day I move and I live and I breathe, I feel the spirit of my dad. And he's here today. We lost him almost 25 years ago from cancer, and so I think of him every moment. And he taught me how to worship. He encouraged me to find God in myself. And he was the first person that really showed me that I was called to sing and to be a psalmist. It wasn't something I understood as a young person. And he said, put down all those other things you're doing. You know, it takes that one person that God planned in your life to help you see through the clouds and to understand that there's one thing that we're called to do, you know, sometimes. And so he was like, I know you love playing the flute, but you're not going to be a flautist. I know you love doing these things. Thank you so much. But he said, focus on your voice. God has anointed you for that. And my father, he gave me that gift when I was 10 years old by telling me that. It helped me focus. And I pray that you have someone in your life to help you focus that so that you can know you have a gift to use. I'm really thankful for Mayor Dominic Sano and his family. Because you know, I'm not a political person, but he's my mayor, and I really support him, and he supports me. When I say that, I mean he supports and loves my family sincerely. So I thank him for all that he's done in my life. To my boss and my senator, he is my senator, really, he's my senator. To Jim Welch and his family. I'm so thankful to be able to go to a place every day that I don't call work. It's just amazing. Because in 2012, God used him to elevate my life to a place I never thought I would be. I really feel like because of Senator Welch, I'm able to live out my true calling of service to people and to God. And he's a great person to support and a great person to work for and a great person to be around. And I thank God for him every day, and his family is a blessing in my life. I just think it's just amazing to have a place you can go and not feel like it's work, but to know that you're doing the right thing for God. I thank God for everyone who's here from all the various churches that I love being part of, and I wish I could be more and do more. But I experienced so many powerful things in all the places that I've been to in Springfield. Just amazing ministries. I just want to sing a little bit.
Somebody
Peaks. God bless you.